Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Monday's Mental Moment with Dr. Danita. On Thursday, our baggage claim, Unpack Your Bags with Dr. Danita, the episode was entitled In Sickness and in Health. The question was basically, this is our Deal Breakers series, and the question was, would you enter into a committed relationship with someone who may have mental illness or physical illness, or possibly doesn't care well for their body? And we had amazing guests on Thursday, and we appreciate our guests for sharing openly. If you didn't catch Thursday's episode in Sickness and in Health, go ahead and head over to my YouTube channel and catch the replay. Let us know that you are catching the replay, and also share your comments and share the episode. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell. So, when you think about it, all of us, everyone at some point may have dealt with, are dealing with, or may experience in the future, to some varying degree, some sort of mental illness or emotional stress or depression, anxiety, grief, post-traumatic stress, OCD, or some sort of physical challenge. Somebody may get into a car accident or may have some, debilitating disease or some lifestyle illnesses. So any one of us are subject or could be subject to illness, and not necessarily prior to getting into the relationship, but it could happen after as well. And so we all have the potential to bring some sort of stress or strain on our relationships. And so tonight, I'm going to share 4 tips for navigating sickness in relationship. So it doesn't have to be a deal breaker if you don't want it to be. Sickness, illness, emotional stressors, they really don't have to be deal breakers. But of course, deal breakers are personal, and they're personal choices for everyone. So tip number 1. It's extremely important to communicate. Be willing to openly share what you're feeling, what you're experiencing, what your challenges are, what your needs are, but also being willing to hear from your partner how your illness is affecting them and what their needs are. So this open mutual communication is absolutely essential. Just share everything. Partners should be vulnerable enough to be able to share everything. Tip number 2, be sensitive to time, to space, to emotional capacity. One of our guests made a very, very, a really good statement. And she said that she usually will honor her boyfriend by asking him, do you have space on your table for this type of thing? And so just making sure that you respect where your partner is in their own emotions, or, in their own space. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they're overwhelmed with work or stressors in life. And so it's important to be sensitive. Number 3, take advantage of the well times. Make the most of the times when you are feeling your best. Number 4, honor your partner and your family by complying with your medication. If you're on medication, complying with seeing your doctor regularly, complying with seeing your therapist regularly. Feed your body well. One of our other guests, she said that food is a universal medicine. It can really help cure or help people overcome or mitigate some of those lifestyle illnesses and diseases that people may become susceptible to. So care for your body. It is the honorable thing to do for yourself and for your spouse or your partner and your family. So the bottom line is, before we end tonight, whether you go into a relationship with having mental illness or emotional trauma or some sort of physical illness, whether you go into the relationship with the challenge or the challenge comes later while you're already in the relationship, and it could potentially be a surprise, any emotional, mental, physical illness or sickness, it can definitely take a toll, and it can challenge the test of that vow in sickness and in health. But it doesn't have to be the end of the relationship. Just know that if you apply the tips and you are constantly, reading up and doing your own homework on how to navigate your relationship, how to navigate your particular illness that you're dealing with, it can absolutely help, and you can have a sustaining, healthy relationship. Again, remember that you may not be able to do it by yourself, and I know that a good therapist can help. Thank you so much for joining me for this Monday's Mental Moment. We will see you on Thursday at 7:30. We will be back for our baggage claim, Unpack Your Bags with Dr. Danita, and Thursday we'll be talking about cheaters. Is it a deal breaker? Again, thank you so much, and we'll see you Thursday. Have a good one.